boys, I'm back in this setting. Now, we want to, I'm using the Lakers picture because that might be the most I talk about in this, but running down a couple things, that's going on in the NBA right now. I haven't done it on the channel, but I do want to congratulate Curry with being the all-time 3-point shooter or 3-pointers made. I mean, yeah, I know it happened some time ago. Oh, it happened. It didn't get said on this channel, so shut up. Which I feel like everybody already knew that was going to happen at some point in his career. Crazy to think that he got a couple more years left and he's just going to keep adding to it. But yeah, John Morant is starting to like really look like the Grizzlies definitely won that draft. Like, and it's looking like it's not even close. Like the Grizzlies definitely won that draft between him, Zion, and RJ Barrett. And RJ Barrett, he's coming into his own for someone. He's coming into his own too. But I just feel like Morant's already at that superstar peak. Like he's getting to that superstar peak. You know what I'm saying? And we still up in the air. We don't know what's going on with Zion still, I guess. I don't know. Hey man, you want to know something that kind of got me excited? And yeah, because yeah, I'm a Philadelphia native. But y'all know the Heat my team, and also because I like Kansas, right? The Kansas college team. Yeah, I root for Temple because that's I'm actually not too far from where Temple is, where I live. I'm not too far from Temple campus, so I want to see them do good too. And then you go with Villanova because that's close to Philly. But with all that being said, Mario Chalmers, I heard, signed a 10-day contract with the Heat, man. Rio back. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Don't know if they'll keep him for the rest of the year, but it'll be fun to see him back over there by a Heat bench. That's fine. That's fine. But now, so the Lakers traded Rajon Rondo, right, for Denzel Valentine. This was more of a move for the Cavs, definitely, than the Lakers. Because I said this before on this channel, and I said it a couple times about the Cavalier guards. They need a pass first guard, and with Rubio being out for the season, I think with was it an ACL? I think it was an ACL injury. So Rubio isn't there anymore. Well, at least for the season. So that Rondo, yeah, it will work out. Plus, he really wasn't like doing too much for the Lakers anyway. So you know what I'm saying. And I think the realization is finally hitting them that they will not be winning the championship this year unless something crazy happens. And what I mean by crazy, I mean like some type of injury to another team. Somebody just start emerging on their team, or they just get some type of crazy sleeper pickup that just changes the whole dynamic for them. But I really don't see any of those scenarios happening. I don't see any of those scenarios happening. Like, I get it, people could go with LeBron wasn't there, but I think one of them he probably was. But where I'm going is, y'all, they gave up double-digit leads to the damn Thunder. And then, what were we supposed to be happy because LeBron and Westbrook both had triple-doubles? Y'all barely beat that team. They won by 9 points and wasn't it in overtime? 132, 123 was the score, I believe. What? Against the Rockets? Well, damn. Get the parade ready because they're ready for a championship now. Y'all better go ahead somewhere. It gets to the point where people start being fans so much that they just throw out logic. They throw out reality, right? When y'all are fans of LeBron, like for instance, he just had like 46, right? Or 40 something. If it wasn't 46, it was 47, but I'm pretty sure it was 46. And everybody just keep talking this Look at LeBron beating Father Time again. Look at him being Father Time. What the fuck? He's barely been there this year, so he has a lot of fucking rust. I hope he's doing something like that. What are you talking about? Y'all act like he been there the whole season and now he's just turning up. No. And that which goes into one of the problems that they have. This is supposed to be their mandatory ball handler. As some would say, the ball got to go through LeBron. That's what y'all say. I told you, stupid fools. It was going to go through Anthony Davis. How far this team was going to go. And look at him. Injured again. Again. Listen, Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the NBA by far when he's there. But put the emphasis when he's there. When he's there. You know what I'm saying? And I like and we be honest, the ball been fragile his whole career, so it's not like this is something new. Right? It's not like it's something new. We're not gonna start saying his age because Anthony Davis not even 30 yet. If I'm not mistaken, he's not even 30 yet. Well, he should be what, 29 maybe? I think he'll be 30 this year. But yeah, and it's like I don't know. I don't know. How old is Anthony Davis? Is he 28 or 29? He might be 28. About to be 29 or something like that. And damn it. He's injured. Again, that's the focal point. But yeah, and it's like, but what I was going with was the Valentine coming there. I understand, like, I guess because he's like kind of capable of making threes, but honestly, I didn't even know Denzel Valentine was in the league right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even know he was in the league right now. And you know, Valentine really hasn't been what I guess what most people thought he was going to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, when he went to the Bulls, he was supposed to be the turning of it. I think it was so idiotic when he was wearing 45 and people were saying, oh, maybe he could be like the Jordan for them or something. Stop. He wasn't even the Jordan for them when he was at Michigan State. What are we talking about? And I feel like he plummeted, like he went down in value. This is my opinion, but it seems like this the way it looked after that Drew League game against Frank Nitti. If y'all don't know about that, go look up that game. But I'm pretty sure most of y'all, if y'all like really be watching like Ballers Life stuff like that, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what game I'm talking about. But if not, look it up on YouTube. If you put in Denzel Valentine versus Frank Nitti, it'll probably pop up. But and most of y'all should know who Frank Nitti is. And it's not like he's a slouch because like he goes at a lot of NBA players or whatever. And he's a hooper. Fun fact, if y'all don't know, the guy I'm talking about, Frank Nitti, but I think his real name is Franklin Sessions. I think that's his name, Franklin Sessions. But you know everybody call him Frank Nitti. He played with Damian Lillard at Weber State, and Damian Lillard has been, you know, on record saying that's the best player that he played with that's not in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, that was some comp, but it's like, you know how people look at NBA players. When y'all go to stuff like this, they look for y'all to turn up. And like Valentine was just washed against him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like after that, next thing you know, the Bulls weren't playing him as much now. Like they didn't believe in him anymore. And then also it could be the Zach LaVine situation also too, right? Because Zach LaVine started emerging. So now we got to the point where it's like, yo, to keep him, we got to start making little pick from here to here, from here to there. Like now it's working now with the Bulls, but you know, eventually they started, you know, trying to make something work so he would want to be there. Right? But now let's get to the Lakers a little bit more. Can we please stop with this notion that Russell Westbrook is the sole reason why this team is losing? He's the easy cop out. He's the easy cop out, though. He's definitely the easy cop out. Like, I feel like y'all forget that the Lakers weren't that good last year. I think y'all really forgetting they were a play-in team last year. Did y'all forget? Y'all acting like they're coming off a championship season. Westbrook came there and now they this. This around the same boat they was at last year. They were around this last year. Westbrook isn't the only person turning the ball over. He isn't the only person that's not rebounding. He isn't the only person that's not getting back on offense or defense, rather, too. He's not the only person that's not in that picture. Like, some of the sickening shit that I seen was that play when LeBron got the ball, he ran back down. I think it was against the Spurs. Was it against the Spurs? So LeBron got the ball, he comes back down. I should have just, besides this pitch, I should have just had that play just going over and over and over and over and over again. So he's down there and nobody else ran back on offense. Were y'all just waiting for him to run through 5 people? This is not that LeBron anymore. Sorry, but it's not that LeBron anymore. And that's the thing that I say. I said this on somebody comment YouTube, and a couple people agree with me when I said it. I feel like the problem was y'all are still thinking that it's get LeBron, put whoever on the team, and you got a chance to win the championship. That's what I think the problem that we're having right now, and we're not being real. This team is ass. Okay? They go pick up Stanley Johnson like he's going to do something when he come to the team. What is he going to do? You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I think Malik Monk should be better than what he is, but it's a reason why Charlotte didn't want him back. Y'all do understand that he was coming from the Hornets and y'all got him on a minimal level right now, right? Do y'all know why? It's not that he sacrificed his money. It's because he wasn't what they thought he was going to be. And then LaMelo came there, took the shit by storm. So now they gave up on Malik Monk. You know what I'm saying? And it's also, Kendrick Nunn was on my Heat team. So I'm going to keep it real about him. It's a reason we didn't go back to get him. I mean, listen. Nunn, undrafted. He did what he did. We was in the finals, stuff like that when he was there. But guess what? When the playoffs came, he was a no-show. He was a no-show. Constantly missing wide open shots. Getting dogged when he defended somebody. And I don't know what it was about the playoffs because going regular season, Nunn was doing he was doing work. But for us, when the playoffs came, he just disappeared. He just disappeared. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, man. Once I start looking at the roster fill out, Kent Bazemore. Kent Bazemore hasn't been relevant since his Atlanta days. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. And it was like with the y'all, it's like I guess it's just easy to. I know it's gonna be some type of idiot in here that's gonna start saying, "Oh well, Westbrook be shooting this percentage. Westbrook be shooting that percentage." Okay, and got anything else? Because last time I checked, basketball wasn't only shooting, right? You can defend some people, can't you? You can defend somebody, can't you? Or no? I don't think Westbrook plays 48 minutes a night. Does he? So what happens when he comes out? I guess somebody else is shooting a low percentage too. If they're losing the way they're losing, yet again, he's not the only person. He's not the only one turning the ball over. It's just he's the easy cop out. Think about it. Teams like this, right? When it's supposed to be a super team and it falls apart, y'all always make sure y'all got that one cop out person. Y'all always make sure y'all got that cop out person. And unfortunately, in this scenario, it's Westbrook. Right? And I don't know, man. I just don't know. I just feel like, man, they just need more. They need Anthony Davis healthy. And they need better role players. They need role players that really understand the job. Because your job isn't just to sign and now you got a ring. Sorry. No. That's not how it's about to work for you. That's what I felt like happened when they signed some of these people. It was, oh, we got LeBron. Oh, we got injury-prone ass Anthony Davis. Listen, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to make sure I always have a solid backup big man if Anthony Davis is ever on my team. I will always have a solid big man because what can go wrong will go wrong. In the words of Stephen A. What can go wrong will go wrong. He will get injured eventually. That's why that 2020 championship that they have, it would have never happened if the pandemic didn't hit. I'm on record saying it now. It would have never happened. They would have never won that championship if the pandemic didn't happen. You want to know why? Because he would have been injured at some point during that year. He would have got fucked up and he would have been out for the season. And y'all know it's the truth. I'm just the only one saying it out loud. He would have got injured and they would have got knocked out. I don't know if they would have made it to the finals before it happened. I don't know if it would have been in the finals. But they definitely was not raising another banner after that year. Let's keep it real. That helped them. That the pandemic helped them win that championship. If people do not want to realize that. You think about it. After the championship, right? Is this the second year straight he's been running through injuries? Well, second year straight on the Lakers. He's been doing it his whole career, but this is the second year straight on the Lakers. Right? Didn't he have some type of injury during that year too? I don't think as far as like the 2019-2020 season I'm talking. I don't think it was like nothing that took him out, but I think he did have like some type of like hand thing. Was that year when he had like the hand or something? Or am I thinking about last year? I don't know. But yeah, and it's like these things play in, man. So please, I'm going to ask y'all again to have your own opinion. Stop listening to what somebody else is saying and running with it. That's the problem, right? I always have to do a video on this. Maybe I'll get to it. Y'all have to know the difference between an opinion and a fact. It is not a fact that Westbrook is the reason why they're losing every game. It's an opinion that he's losing every game for them. That's your opinion. Y'all can go through stats. Y'all can go through this. Y'all can go through that. Y'all can go through all this bullshit. If y'all really look at it, maybe he's been inefficient throughout his career, which for the most part I think he had. But think about something. For the most part, he's been in the playoffs for a while. At least in the playoffs for a while in his career, right? I think he's been in the playoffs every year. No, I know, because it was that one year when him and Durant got injured on the Thunder. It was that one year. That year when he was wearing the face mask. I don't think the Thunder the Thunder didn't make it that year. What year was that? 2015. That year when the Warriors won. The Thunder wasn't in the playoff that year. But yeah. For the most part, man, and like what people always say, oh, since Durant, he hasn't been out of the first round. But guess what? Since Durant, he's been in the playoffs every year since Durant. So you still got to give that some credible too. Or if you don't want to bring that up, then don't bring up the fact that he hasn't been out the first round because he's been there at least. It's some of y'all favorite players that y'all put on a high-ass pedestal that hasn't touched the playoff yet. Respectfully, but Zion Williamson that a lot of y'all still sitting around for, them fucking Pelicans haven't been in the playoffs yet. As we gonna talk about how as soon as Lonzo Ball leave there and go to a different team, his team is getting ready to, do some real type of run in the playoffs. Yeah, he got DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, he got Zach LaVine. So what? But he got a running cast, which he was supposed to have when he was in New Orleans. That didn't go down. Stop saying it about one person if you're not going to say it about everybody. There's plenty of people out here that hasn't been to the playoffs yet. Luka Magic that's taking over. He hasn't been out the first round yet, has he? Respectfully. No disrespect to Luka, but I'm just saying. Y'all praise certain people. And other people, y'all want to dump on them and say that they're not that good for their career. What y'all going to say? But Luka can shoot. All right. All right. What y'all going to say about him? Porzingis isn't there. His team isn't that good. Why is it okay to give certain people these excuses? Shit, because if we want to go to it, let's not even say West and East. And I'm not really trying to do this to like throw the narrative off. Because Westbrook might not be playing the greatest, but what I'm just saying is I hate when people try to just throw it on one person because it's easier to throw it on that one person. You know what I'm saying? And where I'm going with this is, well, I said the East and the West is because last year, even though the Sixers fucked that over, but neither here nor there, that was Trae Young first year in the playoffs and he got to the Eastern Conference Finals. Luka been in the playoff twice and got knocked out by the same team, right? Oh, okay. The Clippers took them out both years, right? Or am I tripping? Was the first round both years too? I'm not being sarcastic. I'm really asking because now I'm thinking. Because I'm like, did they play them in the first round? Yeah, they did. They did. Because the Clippers played the Jazz in the second round, right? And then in the bubble, yeah. So he played the Clippers both times, right? Respectfully, that's all I'm saying. And it's not no shot at Luka. I don't got no beef with Luka, but I'm just saying, don't say it about certain people when y'all don't bring it up against everybody. You know what I'm saying? Bring up everybody that's getting knocked out in the first round. It's plenty of greats that get knocked out in the first round. It is what it is, man. But just don't give all the defensive problems, all the offensive problems to just him. Y'all haven't brung up yet that this is the most consistent LeBron's been there this season. That don't play in a role of chemistry. When the player, right? The player that's going to have the ball in his hands the most has not been there. That doesn't play a role in it. And that's all that, and that's going to plummet anyway, right? Because when you're coming in and now you're trying to hurry up and regain that situation, bro, most of them other teams that's at that top of that pedestal, man, those teams already got that learning curve over already. They know what style they playing. They know what they doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They already got that learning curve out of the way. But we don't talk about that because it's easy to blame Westbrook. Y'all ponder on that, man. And if y'all disagree or agree, say it in the comments. I'm here for it. Y'all know what to do, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. You might not like what's going on over here. Maybe somebody you know like what's going on over here. Send them over here. I'm always over here. It's MPB Shy, man. I'm out.